to the video Ingoing inspection report at the property 40 Fisher Road in DY. Today is Wednesday the 17th of July, and this is video number 1 where I'll document the first living room, first bedroom and sunroom. The property has just been newly renovated, so new blinds and paint. The timber floors have just been all polished and the property is in a great clean condition. Everything is tested and working upon inspection. Starting with the front door here, we have an aluminium frame fly screen door. There is some wearing to the aluminium frame, just down the bottom a little bit of metal oxidization, and just through the center of the fly screen there are these multiple rips. The rest of the fly screen and the frame is all in a good condition. The door opens and closes correctly, and then we have a freshly painted white solid timber door which is unmarked and in a good intact condition, and there is one frosted glass panel fixed and secured to the centre of the door with no chips. Deadlock and a handle, two deadlocks. Keys tested and working upon inspection. The timber door opens and closes correctly, and the locks are in a good working order. On the back of the door it is freshly painted, unmarked and clean. Coming to the first living area, we've just got newly polished timber flooring in a great clean intact condition. There's no heavy scuffing or scratching either. They're all in an excellent clean condition. To the walls we've got freshly painted white plaster walls from floor through to ceiling, all unmarked and in a good clean intact condition. Then to the ceiling, freshly painted white plaster ceiling, no signs of mould or water damage. The ceiling is unmarked and in a great intact clean condition. We have this chandelier type light fitting, which is in an excellent condition, nice and clean, and 3 lights which are all tested and working upon inspection. Regarding electricals, we have a double power point and 2 utility points and a gas bayonet there. The connections also run up out of the floor. To fixtures, there are no hooks or nails in any of the walls. However, we have white painted wooden shelves around the entire perimeter of the room and the entry hallway here, which are all in a great clean, freshly painted condition. Then just over here we have a brick little feature wall here. All the bricks are clean and intact. The tiles on the bottom are all clean and intact with no chips or cracks present, and we've just got one wooden bench top which is clean and in a great condition. I'll just get some overall shots of the first living room. And that little hallway alcove. And then just coming to the window treatment, we've got a brand new navy colour roller blind, all in excellent clean condition, in a great working order. We've then got an aluminium frame sliding glass window and fly screen. The framework is all intact and in a great condition, no signs of rusting or corrosion. The 2 glass panels are also clean and intact with no chips or cracks present. The window opens and closes correctly and slides nice and freely, and from what I can see the fly screen is clean and intact with no rips, tears or pulls. Coming into the sunroom, we have freshly painted 2 timber doors with frosted glass panels through the centre. The paintwork on the timber doors is all great in a nice clean condition, unmarked, and the 2 frosted glass panels are clean and intact with no chips or cracks present. On the left hand side there is 2 sticky patches, and then there's just a few paint splatters throughout the other doors. So the lock operates correctly, the handle is fixed and secure, the doors open and close correctly, and are in a good working order. On the other side of the door, they've been freshly painted, so are unmarked and in a great condition. We've just got the doorstep here with one stained piece of timber. It's all in a great condition. There are a few minor chips just along the bottom of the step here, just from where the exterior paint has come away. Coming to the sunroom flooring, we've got newly polished timber floors, all in a great intact clean condition. There is some scratching just in the left-hand side corner here, next to the window, and then also just one little dot of discolouring. To the walls, we've got freshly painted rendered walls. They're all unmarked and in a good, intact, clean condition. And then to the ceiling, freshly painted white plaster ceiling, no signs of mold or water damage. The ceiling is unmarked and in a great, intact, clean condition. We have 2 downlights tested and working upon inspection. Further electricals, there is one single power point, and then we've got the light switch. Our fixtures, there are no hooks or nails in any of these walls. And then to the window treatment, we have 4 brand new navy roller blinds, all in an immaculately clean condition and a great working order, never before used. They all open and close correctly and are in a good working order. We've then got 4 white aluminium frame sliding glass windows with freshly painted wooden window frames, all in a great condition. And unmarked throughout. So I'll just start my way from the left-hand side of the room and work around my way to the right. So coming to the furthest left-hand side window, opens and closes correctly, is in a great working order. 2 glass panels are clean and intact with no rips, chips or cracks, and the fly screen is clean and intact with no rips, tears or pulls. Coming to the furthest left-hand side, mirror facing the road, again, glass panels in a great condition, no damage. Window operates correctly and there is no fly screen. Centre. All in a great condition, no fly screen noted. And then the one on the furthest right hand side, there are some paint splatters on this window. The bottom panel, and it opens and closes correctly as well. The fly screen is clean and intact with no rips or tears. I'll just get some overall shots of the sunroom. Coming out and into the first bedroom, we have a freshly painted white solid timber door. There are a few little painted over chips on the bottom of the door. There is one light switch on the outside of the door. The handle is fixed and secure. The door opens and closes correctly, and on the back side of the door it is also freshly painted, so it's unmarked and in a great, clean, intact condition. To the flooring, we've got the same flooring as seen in the living area. Just over here, there is a little bit of discolouring to the floorboards just from wear and tear, but that's just the way they are. To the walls, freshly painted white plaster walls from floor through to ceiling, all unmarked and in a great, intact, clean condition. And then to the ceiling, freshly painted white plaster ceiling, no signs of mold or water damage. The ceiling is unmarked and in a great, intact, clean condition. There is one frosted oyster light tested and working upon inspection. Regarding further electricals, there are no power points in this room. There is a double power point just here to the right hand side of the roller blinds. Fixtures, no hooks or nails. Window treatment, 2 brand new navy roller blinds in an immaculate condition. They open and close correctly and in a great working order. Freshly painted white timber window sill, all unmarked and in a great clean condition. And we've got 2 sliding glass windows with timber frames that have just been freshly painted. The 2 glass panels are clean and intact to the inside. There's a few bits of dry water streaking on the outside, but there's no chips or cracks. Coming over to the left-hand side, the 2 holders here have just got some chipped paint on them. or paint brush strokes actually, but the window's a little stuck because it hasn't been opened since it was painted. However, it is tested and working upon inspection. And just upon further inspection, there is one crack. It's about 10 centimeters long in the top right-hand corner of the window on the left-hand side. The fly screen, from what I can see, is clean and intact with no rips or tears. And then coming over to the right-hand side, the two glass panels are non-cracked, in a good clean condition to the inside. Window lock opens and closes correctly, and again, this window is a little stuck due to just being painted, but it would be tested, it would be working, and then the two fly screens are clean and intact with no rips or tears. Just get some overall shots. This concludes video 1 of the ingoing inspection report at the property 40 Fisher Road in DY. My name is Madison Amer. Today is Wednesday the 17th of July 2019. And in the next video, I'll document the 2 other bedrooms and the bathroom. My name is Madison Amer from Doyle Spillane Real Estate. This is video number 2 of the ingoing inspection report at the property 40 Fisher Road in DY. Today is Wednesday the 17th of July 2019, and I'll document the hallway, second 2 bedrooms and bathroom. Starting with the hallway here, we have the same timber flooring you've seen throughout the rest of the property, just polished, all clean and intact in a great condition. Freshly painted white plaster walls and door frames, all unmarked and in an excellent condition. Then to the ceiling, freshly painted white plaster ceiling, no signs of mould or water damage. Both sections of the ceiling are unmarked and in a great intact clean condition. In this second part here, we have one light tested and working upon inspection. The light fitting is all clean and intact, and one smoke alarm. For fixtures, there is one white rubber doorstop just near the kitchen door, or the door to the dining area of the property. There are no other hooks or nails in any of the walls. And then just to storage, there is one storage cupboard here, freshly painted white timber door to the outside. The lock is tested and working upon inspection. The door opens and closes correctly. On the inside, we have unpainted dark stained timber, and there are just a few scratches along the bottom of the door. It's just a little bit worn. And then just on the side here, we got 5 dark stained timber shelves with protective covering over the top, all clean and in a great working order. The back of the cupboard wall is also unmarked. Coming into the bathroom, freshly painted white timber door and door frame, all unmarked and in a great intact clean condition. The handle is fixed and secure, the door opens and closes correctly, and on the back of the door, it's just a little bit stuck because it's just been freshly painted, and this lock has been painted onto the back of the door, so you just need to get a little knife, a butter knife, under there to pop it up, but the lock will be tested and working. The rest of the back of the door is unmarked, just being freshly painted in a good condition. To the bathroom flooring, we have tile maroon and white flooring. All tiles are clean and intact, none protruding or loose. And that's just a bit of grass. I thought it was a crack, but yeah, no cracks or chips. To the walls, we have light maroon tiled wall from floor to halfway up. All tiles are clean and intact. There's just a little bit of discoloured grout throughout in various places, such as behind the toilet and just next to the bath. But there are no other cracked or chipped tiles on the wall. However, just on the left-hand side of the windowsill, there is one cracked tile at the top. The rest of the bathroom wall is freshly painted white plaster, which is all intact and clean and unmarked. To the ceiling, freshly painted white plaster ceiling, no signs of mould or water damage. The ceiling is unmarked and in a great intact clean condition. We have one extractor fan and downlight, both tested and working upon inspection. Regarding further electricals, we have one light switch. And then to fixtures, we have one metal towel rail fixed and secured to the wall in a great working order, nice and clean. One blue ceramic sink, all clean. There's just one minor chip to the blue finishing, or actually, upon further inspection, it's a few paint splatters throughout the sink. We've got separate hot and cold taps, good water pressure from both temperatures, and the sink drains correctly. We've also got one rubber plug, one blue enamel bath, all clean and unmarked, aside from a few paint splatters, but other than that, there's no rust marks or chips to the enamel. Separate hot and cold taps are both all secured to the wall in a great condition. One white rubber plug and one red rubber plug. Just got the little metal handrail there fixed and secured to the side of the bath in a good condition. And one blue tiled soap dish holder in an excellent condition, no chips or cracks, all nice and clean. After the shower recess, we've got the two separate hot and cold taps there and one shower head, which are all in a good, secure condition. Then we've got one toilet system, unmarked on the outside and appearing to be nice and clean. Opening to the inside. The toilet flushes and drains correctly and is in a good working order. The toilet seat lid also closes correctly as well. And we've got one blue tiled toilet roll holder fixed and secured to the wall in a great condition, no chips or cracks, nice and clean. Then to window treatment, freshly painted white timber window frame, all unmarked and clean, and then we've got a frosted glass sliding window with no chips or cracks and in a great clean condition. I think this window, here we go, opens and closes correctly, sliding nice and freely. It looks like it's already been opened before, as what was painted shut has created a few little flakes to the paintwork. And then the fly screen, from what I can see, is clean and intact with no rips or tears. I can only go about that far. I'll just get some overall shots of the bathroom. Coming out and into the second bedroom, we've got one freshly painted white timber door and door frame, unmarked and in a great condition. There are two handles which are both fixed and secure to the door and both open and close correctly. The back of the door is freshly painted and is unmarked and in a good clean condition. To the flooring, we have the same timber flooring as seen throughout the rest of the property, all in a great condition. No heavy scratching or damage. All floorboards are safe and secure. To the walls, freshly painted white plaster walls, all unmarked, clean and intact. And to the ceiling, freshly painted white plaster ceiling, no signs of mould or water damage. The ceiling is unmarked and in a great intact clean condition. We have one frosted oyster light tested and working upon inspection. For further electricals, we have a utility port here, which is an Optus point and a double power point. Fixtures, there are no hooks or nails in any of the walls. Storage, there is no storage in this room. Then to the window treatment, we have two brand new navy roller blinds, all in an immaculate condition. They operate correctly and in a great working order. Freshly painted white timber window frames, all unmarked and in a great condition. And we've got two aluminium frame sliding glass windows, which are clean and intact with no chips or cracks present on the glass panels. The frames as well are all in a great condition. There's just a little bit of scratching present from where the lock, when you open it, the back of the lock scratches the white finish. And that's just primarily on the left-hand side, however there's a little bit on the right-hand side too. But yeah, other than that, framework has no signs of rusting or corrosion. Both windows open and close correctly and are in a good working order. 2 fly screens on the right hand side, all intact and clean, no rips or tears. Left hand side is also in the same great condition. I'll just get some overall shots of the main bedroom. And then just on the other side. Coming out and into the third bedroom, we have a freshly painted white timber door and door frame. All unmarked and in a great intact condition. 1 roller door. Opens and closes correctly and slides nice and freely. On the back of the door and the outside of the tracks there, the wooden panel is all unmarked and in a great condition. And then there is 1 lock as well, but I'll have to just drop that in. Flooring, the same flooring you've seen throughout the rest of the property. Just over here there is a square cutout. Other than that, all intact in great clean condition. Walls, freshly painted white plaster walls, unmarked, clean and intact. Ceiling, freshly painted white plaster ceiling, no signs of mold or water damage. Ceiling is unmarked in great intact, clean condition. We have 1 integrated fan and light, which is tested and working upon inspection. And in great working order. Fixtures, there are no hooks and nails in any of the walls. Electricals, there's 1 double power point. Window treatment, we have 1 brand new light grey colour roller blind and freshly painted white timber window sill, all unmarked, in an excellent condition, in a great working order and nice and clean. We've got 1 half frosted glass and the other half normal glass panel window, sliding window. On the top half there's just some paintbrush strokes. The window opens and closes correctly and slides nice and freely. On the frosted glass panel in the middle on the right hand side there is 1 semicircle crack. And then we've just got the fly screen, which from what I can see is clean and intact with no rips or tears. The paint around the fly screen is just a little bit patchy. But other than that, all good. Then to storage, so we have wooden cupboards, shelves and drawers, all unmarked to the outside, as the whole entire shelving unit has just been freshly painted and all of the handles are safe and secure. Starting from the left hand side, the door opens and closes correctly. Whole inside of the cupboard has just been repainted, so is in an excellent, clean, good working order. There is 1 metal hanging rail fixed and secure, in a good working order, and then 1 mirror which has no chips or cracks, just a little bit of silvering around the edges. And there's just a few paint splatters, but other than that, all in a great condition. Just the shelving unit here. Six sliding drawers. The inside is unpainted, so it's all clean. There's just a few splatters of paint throughout. All drawers open and close correctly and are in a great working order. And then coming to the right hand side cupboard, again the inside, all in a good condition. There is a minor bit of paint flaking on the back wall. Just here, in the centre, and just to the side. There is 1 metal hanging rail fixed and secure in a good working order. And they're just there. There are these cupboards at the top. Unfortunately, I am too small to open all of them, but they would all be in the same freshly painted, great clean condition. I'll just get some overall shots of the third bedroom. This concludes video 2 of the ingoing inspection report at the property 40 Fisher Road in DY. My name is Madison Am and today is Wednesday the 17th of July 2019, and in the next video I'll document the dining area, kitchen and utility room. extra note to the bathroom window, as I've turned the light off, I can see that there is a large crack going from one side of the window to the other on the bottom glass panel. When the light was on before, it was reflecting away, so you couldn't actually see the crack, but it is just there. My name is Samantha from Doyle Spillane Real Estate. This is video number 3 of the Ingoing inspection report at the property 40 Fisher Road in Dee. I'll document the dining area, kitchen, back laundry, and second powder room and shower. So this is just the kitchen, the dining room door, freshly painted in a great condition, and same as the frame around it as well. Handle is fixed and secure, and the door opens and closes correctly. Coming into the dining area, we have blue lino flooring. There is a crack to the lino running from one end of the door frame to the other end of the door frame from where you enter into the kitchen. The rest is all clean. There's a few minor scratches throughout, but there's no peeling or lifting laminate, and just over in the centre here there are a few chips. But other than that, no major standout damage. To the walls, freshly painted white plaster walls, all unmarked and in excellent clean condition. And to the ceiling, we have freshly painted white plaster ceiling, no signs of mould or water damage. The ceiling is unmarked in a great intact clean condition. We have one fluorescent tube light tested and working upon inspection. Regarding further electricals, we've got multiple double power points and a utility cable, a single power point, one double power point on the wall to the left hand side of the kitchen entry, and then just a light switch there. Fixtures, there are no hooks or nails in any of the walls. And then to the window treatment, we have 5 brand new navy roller blinds, all in an excellently clean and great working order. Just go through and open them all up. They all open and close correctly and in a good working order. We then have freshly painted timber window seals and window frames. They're all unmarked and in an excellent clean condition. Just here we have 3 sliding fly screens. So the fly screens are all clean and intact with no rips or tears. And they do manoeuvre correctly, however, some of them are just getting a little stuck from the new paint. However, once it's worn in a bit, they will all slide correctly, nice and freely as well. So you can see. And then this one doesn't slide at all. Then to the windows, the panels, I'll just go around one by one. So we've got frosted glass down the bottom and normal glass at the top. All clean and in great condition. The windows do open and close correctly as well and are in a good working order. However, I'm unable to test all of them just because of the way the fly screens are positioned. I'll just get some overall shots of the dining area. Coming into the kitchen, brand new, freshly painted timber door frame, all unmarked in a great condition. We've got the same lino as seen throughout the rest of the property, a few minor marks, and there is some scratching and chipping, but only very minor. Also a few cracks around the centre here. But no lifting or peeling. Lino, and it's all really clean. We've got a white tiled splashback. All tiles are clean and intact. There is one crack just coming from the right hand side of the window sill. The crack is about 10 centimeters long. And then the top part of the wall is all freshly painted. White plaster is unmarked and in a great clean condition. And the ceiling is freshly painted white plaster ceiling, unmarked, no signs of mold or water damage. One downlight tested and working upon inspection. Regarding further electricals, there's multiple double power points. And then to storage, we have white laminates, sliding drawers and cupboards with white laminate shelving on the inside. There are just a few minor chips and just some marks throughout from wear and tear. But all doors and drawers open and close correctly. All metal handles are fixed and secure. White cutlery insert, all clean, intact, a few scratches throughout. And they're all soft closing doors and drawers. Kitchen storage is in a great condition. To the bench top, we've got a light coloured off-white cream laminate bench top, all nice and in a great clean condition. No damage noted. Then to appliances, we've got a stainless steel double basin sink, all clean and intact, 2 sink strainers, all in a great condition. Integrated hot and cold mixer tap, good water pressure from both temperatures, and the sink drains correctly. The tap is in a good working order. We have one chef gas cooktop. A little bit of rusting around some of the elements, however overall in a great clean condition. And then we've got the grill part, all the dials are all in present and all the dial markings are readable. All the trays are clean and in a great condition. And on the outside of the glass, it's all nice and clean, no grime or grease build up on the inside, and the model information is here. Oven door opens and closes correctly. One range hood in a great clean condition, tested and working upon inspection. Then to the, I forgot to document the wall and the fridge space, freshly painted, all good. And then we've got one freshly painted white timber frame for the window sill, and one window, sliding glass window, part frosted glass, part normal glass. Top glass panel has some paint splashes present, but no rips or no chips or cracks. Frosted glass panel is all good. Lock operates correctly. Again, it's painted shut, so I'm unable to open it, but it would be working. I'll just get some overall shots of the kitchen. Into the laundry, we have a freshly painted white timber door, unmarked in a great condition, 6 frosted glass panels, clean and intact, no chips or cracks present. Handle, door opens and closes correctly. On the other side of the door it is freshly painted, but there is one little scratch and one chip just from being opened and closed. There are a few leftover items in the laundry which are being removed. There's just some work being finished off. So coming down into the laundry, we have one red tiled step, all intact and clean, just a few paintbrush strokes on the right hand side, no chips or cracks, safe and secure. Laundry flooring, we have off-white and light brown patterned tiled flooring. All tiles are present, nice and clean and intact. There's just a few cracked tiles just over here next to the drain. And then there's just a large crack along the entryway to where the shower is. And we've also got a white tiled skirting board. All tiles are clean and intact. There's a few chips underneath the step here, but other than that, in a good condition. We've got freshly painted white plaster walls from floor through to ceiling, all unmarked, clean and intact. Ceiling, freshly painted white plaster ceiling, no signs of mould or water damage. The ceiling is unmarked and in a great intact, clean condition. There is one light tested and working upon inspection. Regarding further electricals, we have one single power point, and then the 2 light switches. And then to fixtures, we have the hot and cold taps here for a washing machine. Metal oxidization occurring, however, all fixed and secured to the wall. One hand towel rail fixed and secured to the wall in a great condition. One blue sink, some metal oxidization around the sink, however the rest is all clean and in great condition. One rated plug, separate hot and cold taps, good water pressure for both temperatures, and the sink drains correctly. We've got one plastic cup holder in a great clean condition, just a crack present on either side. Actually, that's just the design, disregard. Maroon and cream splashback, tiles are clean and intact, no chips or cracks present. And then we've just got storage, freshly painted timber doors on the outside, unmarked and clean. Handles are all safe and secure. The top cupboard doors have been painted shut, so they just need to be opened, but they would open and close correctly. To the first cupboard, 4 timber shelves, all safe and secure, clean and in a great condition. And just on the other side, I'll just quickly move. A few hooks on the inside of the right hand side cupboard. Lino flooring down the bottom is all intact, and the inside of the door has just been freshly painted. We've then got one stainless steel laundry trough sink, a few dried water droplets, but sink strainer, all in a good condition. Separate hot and cold taps, good water pressure for both temperatures, and the sink drains correctly. Underneath, the rest of the laundry trough is unmarked and looks recently new. So it's all in a great condition. And just opening up underneath, it's all unmarked and very clean. For the window treatment, we have freshly painted white timber framing, all unmarked and clean. 4 fixed glass panels, clean and intact with no chips. And a little bit of dried markings on the outside of the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, there is one semicircle crack, which is about 20 centimeters long. The locks on the windows operate correctly. Again, the windows have just been painted, so they are a bit stuck, but they would open and close correctly once they've been opened for the first time. I'm just not strong enough to do it. Yeah. We've got one fly screen on the left-hand side, which is clean and intact with no rips or tears. I'll just get some overall shots of the laundry area. Please note that the items, again, in this area are not included. There's just a little bit of work being finished off. And the items will be removed after. Then coming into the shower, we've got a freshly painted white timber door and door frame, all unmarked and clean. Metal handle fixed and secure. The door opens and closes correctly. On the back of the door, the paintwork is unmarked and in a good intact clean condition. On the bottom there's just a few painted over chips. Bathroom tiles, all clean and intact, the same as in the laundry. A little bit of discoloured grout but no chipping or cracking. The walls freshly painted white render walls and part plaster, all unmarked and in a good clean condition. Ceiling freshly painted white, MDF ceiling, unmarked, no signs of mould or water damage, in a good clean condition. One light and fan, both tested and working upon inspection. We've got one Ream 135 litre electric hot water system. All looks to be in a good condition from the outside. The model information is just on the side here. We have one freshly painted timber shaving cabinet fixed and secured to the wall in a good clean condition to the outside. The mirror is clean and intact with no silvering, chips or cracks. The little lock operates correctly as it's just been freshly painted. It's just a little stuff, there we go. And on the inside we've got 3 wooden shelves, all in a great clean condition and all freshly painted. We've got one metal towel rail fixed and secured to the wall in a good working order. One shower curtain rail, a little bit of rusting throughout the centre, however in a great working order. One brand new black, white and grey shower curtain, intact in a lovely clean condition. Shower curtain opens and closes correctly. Coming to the shower, we have blue and cream patterned tile flooring, all intact and clean, no chips or cracks present. Shower splashback is dark green tiles. They look like they've just been freshly painted, so they're all in an immaculately clean and unmarked condition. Just a little bit of discoloured grout. Inside the shower here, we just have a freshly painted tiled soap dish holder, really clean, unmarked, in great condition. Separate hot and cold taps. The element to say that it's hot is missing, however, fixed and secure to the wall. One shower head, fixed and secure in a good, clean condition. There's one hook, fixed and secure to the wall in a good working order, and another towel rail holder, fixed and secure to the wall in a great condition. To the window trim, we have one freshly painted white timber window frame. There's just a little bit of discolouring to the paint here. It looks like they're trying to patch over some chips to the wooden frame, and it's just come out a little discoloured to the rest of the paint. One frosted glass panel, clean and intact, no chips or cracks present. You open the window like this, and it opens and closes correctly and is in a good working order. I'll just get some overall shots of the bathroom. I'll just start with the shower recess. And then just coming into the toilet, we have a freshly painted solid timber door. It is unmarked and in a great clean condition. One metal handle fixed and secure. The door opens and closes correctly. And on the other side of the door, it is freshly painted, so it's unmarked and in a great condition. To the flooring, same flooring is seen throughout the rest of the laundry and the shower. No cracks or chips, very clean and intact. To the walls, we've got off-white tiles from floor to halfway up the wall with a black feature tile. So some of the tiles are cracked, you can see they are cracked, and then there was hairline fracture cracks throughout most of the tiles. None of the black tiles, however, have any chips or cracks. It's just the off-white ones. But all of them are starting to show hairline cracks on the inside. And then as you can see, the black ones are fine. And then freshly painted white plaster wall. Freshly painted white plaster ceiling, unmarked, no signs of mould or water damage, in a great clean condition. One frosted light, tested and working upon inspection. One light switch, fixtures, one black tile toilet roll holder. There is one crack on the inside of the toilet roll holder, but it is in a good working order. One toilet cistern, a little bit of discolouring to the plastic on the toilet cistern. And the rest is all fine. Black lid. So it flushes and drains correctly. And it's in a good working order. And then we've got one white painted window sill. Just on the fly screen here, there are some chipping to the paint. And then there's one fly screen which is clean and intact with no rips or tears. On the other side we have retractable pulley style frosted glass slatted window panes, all in a great clean condition with no chips or cracks present. I'll just get some overall shots of the toilet room. This concludes video 3 of the ingoing inspection report at the property 40 Fisher Road in DY. My name is Madison. I am at today's Wednesday the 17th of July 2019, and in the next video I'll document the exterior of the property. This is video number 4 of the ingoing inspection report at the property 40 Fisher Road in DY. My name is Madison AMR and I'll document the outdoor of the property. So I'm starting from the laundry and exiting into the garden. So we've just got a freshly painted white timber door. The key is tested and working upon inspection. It is a brand new lock, so it's in a good condition. Then we've got one aluminium frame fly screen door. There's a few scratches on the bottom of the white framework. From what I can see, the fly screen is all clean and intact. Just a little bit of discolouring around the handle there. And then there's no rips or tears and the outside is fine. Starting with the back garden, very neat lawns, all in an excellent clean condition. And the trees at the back of the property are also nice and lush, in a well-maintained condition. We've got a brown timber fence around the perimeter of the property, which is all intact and in a great condition. There is going to be some construction work going on here, and there is one green clothesline which is in an excellent condition. We just have one concrete path, all levelled, safe and secure. A few cracks just from being outside, but all the lawn is in an excellent condition. We've got one hose at the back of the property, an outdoor light. There's one brown aluminium fence and gate, which does have some slight signs of rusting throughout. However, it's still structurally fine and in a great condition. We've got the necessary bins for the property as well, and then just the other side of the fence here. We've got one concrete driveway in an excellent condition, levelled and secure. The gardens at the front of the property are all very well maintained. There's just a little bit of work going on to revive them. And then the other side of the fence. I'll just get the water meter reading. The water meter reads 0941. Then just at the front of the fence we have yellow painted rendered railings, all intact and in a great condition. And then the exterior of the property, the house itself is all in an excellent condition. All the gutters and underneath the eaves of the roof are all intact and fine, perfect. The window sills on the outside are also great too. Number 40 fixed and secure to the front of the house. Just coming around the back, it's all structurally in an excellent condition. Just coming back to the front entryway before I conclude the video. Concrete flooring's all fine, freshly painted khaki green concrete entryway, all in a great condition. And then we've just got the inside of the property. There is an outdoor light. And then the ceiling is all intact and in a great condition. This concludes video 4 of the ingoing inspection report at the property 40 Fisher Road in DY. My name is Madison Ayama. Today is Wednesday the 17th of July 2019.